Carl XVI Gustaf of Sweden. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. www.wikipedia.org. His Majesty King Carl XVI Gustaf, Carl Gustaf Volker Hubertus Bernadotte, styled His Majesty the King, born April 30th, 1946, is the reigning Swedish monarch. He is the only son of Prince Gustaf Adolf, an heir apparent to the throne of Sweden, 1906 to 1947, and his wife, Princess Sibylla of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, 1908 to 1972. He was created Duke of Gemtia at birth and acceded to the throne on September the 19th, 1973, upon the death of his grandfather, King Gustaf VI Adolf. Education. After graduating from high school, Carl Gustaf completed 2.5 years of education in the Army, Navy, and Air Force. He completed his exam as Officer of the Deck in 1968. He has also completed academic studies in history, sociology, political science, financial rights, and economics at the universities of Uppsala and Stockholm. To prepare for his role as head of state, Carl Gustaf followed a broad program of studies on the court system, social organizations and institutions, trade unions, and employers' associations. In addition, he closely studied the affairs of the Parliament, Government, and Ministry for Foreign Affairs. Carl Gustaf also spent time at the Swedish Mission to the United States and the Swedish International Development Agency, worked at a bank in London, the Swedish Embassy, the Swedish Chamber of Commerce in France, and at the Alfa Laval Company factory in France. Marriage and family. The King married Sylvia Sommerlath on June 19th, 1976. The half-German, half-Brazilian daughter of a businessman, she met the then Crown Prince at the 1972 Summer Olympics in Munich, where she was an interpreter and host. The King and Queen reside at Drottningholm Palace outside Stockholm, and use the Royal Palace of Stockholm as their workplace. They have 3 children: Her Royal Highness Princess Victoria, Crown Princess of Sweden, Duchess of Västra Gothia, born 1977, His Royal Highness Prince Carl Philip, Duke of Vermlandia, born 1979, Her Royal Highness Princess Madeleine, Duchess of Helsinki and Gestrisha, born 1982. Prince Carl Philip was born heir apparent. However, a constitutional reform that was already underway at the time of his birth made his older sister Victoria the Crown Princess and heiress apparent on January 1st, 1980, according to the principles of equal primogeniture. Royal duties and personal interests. The King's duties are, according to the Constitution, of a representative and ceremonial nature. He pays state visits abroad and receives those to Sweden, opens the annual session of the Parliament, chairs the Special Council held during a change of government, holds regular information councils with ministers, chairs the meetings of the Foreign Affairs Council, and receives and signs credentials of foreign ambassadors to Sweden, and signs those of Sweden to other countries. The King holds the highest ranks in the 3 branches of the Swedish Armed Forces. The King is passionate about the environment, technology, agriculture, trade and industry. In 1994, he delighted Swedes by reportedly saying, in response to the culling of baby seals in neighbouring Norway, that a Prime Minister who couldn't take care of baby seals couldn't be very good at taking care of a country. On his initiative, an international symposium on the environment is held regularly. He is the protector of the Swedish Royal Academies and takes active part in the proceedings of a few of them. He is also the honorary chairman of the World Scout Foundation and often participates in Scout activities both in Sweden and abroad. Worldwide, Carl XVI Gustaf is probably best known as a presenter of the Nobel Prizes each year. He also hands over the Polar Music Prize. Dyslexia. For many years it was widely rumoured that the King had dyslexia. Journalists noted that he misspelled his name when signing his accession document. In 1973, when visiting a copper mine, he misspelled his name when signing it on a rock wall. In an interview on Swedish television in 1997, however, The condition was admitted publicly when his wife addressed the issue. When he was little, she quoted, people did not pay attention to the problem. He didn't get the help he needed. She also noted that the couple's children have a bit of dyslexia themselves. See also a list of national leaders, Bernadotte, Swedish royal family, and the Royal Court of Sweden's website at www.royalcourt.se. This sound file and all text in the article are licensed under the GNU Free Documentation License, available at www.gnu.org/copyleft/FDL.html.